What's up, everyone? Today is a special video honoring my grandma who passed a little over a week ago. You are going to hear from each of her children, starting from the youngest to the oldest. I am proud of each of them for speaking on what their mom meant to them, and I hope everyone enjoys the video as much as I enjoyed hearing from each of them. I love you, Grandma, so very much.
Well, being the youngest of the four, I was certainly a little bit of a mama's boy, a little bit spoiled, and I just remember mom taking care of me so many times. Well, especially when I was sick and not doing well, her just taking good care of me. Of course, she was a nurse, so that was second nature to her. Um, I remember hockey, her being the hockey mom. And always the driving, my goodness, Lakeville didn't have her own arena, and driving to Farmington all the time. That was nothing for her to do for me. Um, and taking good care of me, we did outdoor practices because Lakeville didn't have that much ice time without arena. And I remember times in the back, her rubbing my feet. They were like frostbit, and me crying, and her just rubbing them, trying to warm them up for me. She just always took good care of me. She had this quiet strength about her, never backed down. Well, maybe not quiet. I remember hockey games when I could hear above the crowd, I could hear my mom's voice because I played defense, and I would hear, hit him! Hit him! I could just picture my dad sitting quietly next to her, and she would get all revved up. But that was mom. She was passionate about us kids, taking care of all of us. Um, oh my goodness, we're gonna miss her. She just held us all together. She's the one that took care of us, man, our whole lives. What a wonderful mom. What a wonderful grandmother. What a wonderful mother-in-law. We love you so much, Mom. We miss you. We love you.
So when I think of my mom, I think of this very strong woman, this caring, courageous, loving woman who always put everyone else ahead of her. I remember how much she loved and was so proud about being a nurse. And I actually had an internship marketing internship in college at the St. Francis Regional Medical Center when mom was the assistant head nurse. And man, she just garnered so much respect, and the staff and the patients, they just loved her so much. Even like the custodian staff just loved mom. It was so great to see. I was so proud of her. And I also think of her quilting, of course. She's just so creative and had such a wonderful gift, and I loved seeing the end result, but I also really enjoyed when my mom would be so excited to share with me the fabric she had picked out and the design she was going to do, and she would lay it out on the wall and tell me who she was making it for, and it was just really, really neat to see. And I also have memories of my mom just being so interested in being in it. She wanted to be with us. She wanted to be on the boat when people were tubing. She wanted to go miniature golfing with us when we went as a family on vacation. And she also just always came to all the sporting events as we were growing up, and of the grandchildren and other events, and just loved watching Minnesota Twins with my dad and the Vikings and the Gopher sports. She was just an amazing person, and I'm going to just miss her so much. And I just feel so honored I've had so much time with her over the past few years. Love you, Mom.
Well, I don't think my words will do much justice for my mom. Actually, I don't know if any words would, but what I I think I take from my mom most is her unconditional love. She always showed such unconditional love to everyone. Just always thought the best of everyone. Even, it's funny now, even when I let some of my friends know that she passed, I was surprised at the comments back that they felt always so, how nice my mom was to them. And I can't remember them seeing my mom more than a couple times. So that's great. I mean, she was just that way. Always thought the best of people and always loved them, was always so kind. So I hope I can show that to my kids and people I meet. So that's what I take away the most. As far as memories, I have a lot of them, a lot of funny ones. My mom was always so funny, but always so kind again. We did trips together, or we visited them in Florida or in Chippewa Falls, and she was always up for doing something, going for a walk or a boat ride or, stuff like that. She's always wanted to have the family together, and the holidays are always very special memory of my mom. So with that, I'll miss her, but I know she's in a better place, and in a blink of an eye, I'll be there and see her too. I love you, Mom.
Hi, this is Brad. I'm Alice's oldest son. And at these trying times, I was kind of thinking about what I could talk about Mom, and two words that come to mind the most are love and glue. And it was just because of her love for everyone that she was so forgiving and so loving, and so much unconditional love in her, and she always stuck by us just like a Dyson. And she used to tell us the stories about her grandmas and things like that, and how they were so protective of their clan, and she followed right in that line. And glue, because she was the glue of our family. She was the one who held us together, and she was always willing, if we had any little scuffles between us, she was always the one who handled it very nicely. And I want to tell you one story that I remember. Bill and I came back from college, and Robin and Randy were in high school. We were all sitting out in the living room in Lakeville, and Mom, we knew Mom was out in the kitchen, and we wanted to go out and eat pizza, and we didn't want to spend our own money, so we just started concocting this plan that we would just sit out there and say, oh gosh, we'd love to go out and hang out together, but we have no money, and gosh, it'd be great to go out and eat pizza together and things like that. And of course we heard Mom out in the other room say, oh, I'll pay for it, I'll go get my purse. And Dad just shook his head because he knew exactly what we were up to, but she just believed in us, and she was just so full of love, and I miss her already, and love you, Mom.
So a couple days before Mom passed away, Robin she had COVID and was not able to visit, so I visited Mom, and I brought my phone, and I did kind of a Bluetooth to a speaker so Robin could talk to her and say her goodbyes. And I remember during the time Robin saying, Mom, it's okay, it's time to go. It's time to go. We'll take care of Dad, and but it's okay. You can go. And she said, but wait till Dad is with you. Don't go before Dad is with you. And so the Monday that she passed away, I got called. I was at work, and so I came in, and Bill and Brad were already there. My dad was there. They'd all visited, and actually Bill was visiting. He visited with her about 45 minutes. And then I went in, and I was with her about 45 minutes, and I did the same thing. I was, Mom, it's time to go. We'll take care of Dad. It's okay. It's time to go. But wait for Dad. Wait for Dad. And I was in there about 45 minutes, and I came out, and Bill and Brad were in a conference room, and I went in them, and they said, how'd it go? What did you say? And I told them how, I told Mom it's time to go, but wait for Dad. Wait for Dad. And they're like, oh my goodness, we all said the same thing. Bill and Brad were just talking about that. And so we had all said the same thing, that Mom, it's time to go. We'll take care of Dad, but wait for Dad, wait for Dad. And we were praying for that too, that God would take her, but that it would be with my dad. And about 20 minutes later, my dad was in there about 20 minutes, they came out and he said she passed quietly. And that he told her, Alice, it's time to go. It's time to go. We're going to be okay. And he said, then she breathed her last and quietly left to be with the Lord. And later when I told him this story, my dad started crying because he didn't know this. We're all saying the same thing. And we just really saw God's hand in that she could have gone when she was with me. I was with her 45 minutes. Bill was with her 45 minutes before that. But God answered our heart's cry that she would have her last moments with our dad, because we could only visit one at a time. And it was really important for us to see God's hand in this, and we did.